Guys, what is going on, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm making a video regarding all the trades and free agency moves up to this point of the AFL trade period, free agency period, whatever you want to call it. I'm recording this at 8:21 PM on Saturday night, so if anything happens between now and when the video goes up, I'm sorry, I'll make notice of it in the comments. If you guys want to see some consistent news of the trade period, free agency trade rumors, head over to Centre Half Bench. He doesn't know I'm doing this, but it's just a little shout out because he's probably the most, well, not probably, he's definitely the most dedicated channel to the trade news, bringing you all the latest news. So go over there. He doesn't know I'm doing this, but I'm just doing it because I'm a nice bloke. First one, Jackson Trengove joins the Western Bulldogs from Port Adelaide as a restricted free agent after Port Adelaide elected not to match the Bulldogs' offer, and Port Adelaide received no compensation due to other free agency activity. That's off the AFL website. I think this is alright for the Bulldogs. The reason that this is good for the Bulldogs is they have a player who can come in and play a role. They needed more big men. God knows what Tom Boyd's going to be doing. We haven't been thinking of Tom Boyd a lot lately ever since he stopped playing last year, but well, he didn't stop playing, but he didn't play the rest of the year, if you know what I mean. I think this is good for both ways. Port Adelaide didn't really need him after Paddy Ryder came back from the Asada drug deal suspension. It's not a drug deal. I don't know why I called it that. Please don't get offended. But yeah, I think that is decent on both parts, I guess. But Port Adelaide received no compensation. Another one regarding Port Adelaide, as most trades have so far. Tom Rockliff joined Port Adelaide as a restricted free agent after Brisbane elected not to match the Powell's offer. The Lions receive an end of first round compensation pick, which is number 18 at the time. So I think this is very good for the Power. They get another midfield option for Paddy Ryder to rock to. I'm not too sure about the Lions. Obviously, Rockliff could have been a key part of keeping the Lions together, and he has been for the last few years, and he's been racking up those disposals. But I guess if the Lions can survive without him, we'll see how they go next year without him, see how much impact it makes for both sides. I think Port Adelaide have made a decent move here, and it really strengthens their midfield with quite a good option. Now the next one, the out of favour Adelaide Crow, Jake Lever. If you're an Adelaide supporter, you all know what happens, and you all have your opinions on this, even if you're not an Adelaide supporter. Obviously, he didn't get invited to the BNF. There were photos of him throwing out Adelaide gear. There were a bunch of other things. Him saying in the past that he wanted to be an Adelaide player for his entire career, or 15 years, or something like that. Adelaide drafting him after a knee reco, you know. But let's get into what this trade actually includes. Melbourne received Jake Lever, a second round draft selection, and a future third round selection, while Adelaide receive a round 1 selection, which is currently number 10, a future first rounder, and a future fourth round selection. So 2 first rounders for Adelaide. I think this works because obviously they needed to get Lever off their list. Obviously it wasn't going to work. Him and Tex obviously had a few things going, and there was a bunch of other shit with the teammates. The next one regards the Bombers and the Giants, and that is Devon Smith moving to the Bombers. Essendon receiving Devon Smith, a second round selection, which is number 24 at the time of the trade, and a future second round selection as well. While GWS receive a first round selection, which is number 11 at the current time, and a future third round selection. I think the Bombers win this trade. They do get a second round selection as well as receiving Devon Smith, which is pretty good. While obviously the Giants, they do get a first round selection, but we'll see what they do with that. The Giants will obviously need to build some more stars as players come and go. You know, they'll probably all go to Carlton at some point in their career. Josh Kelly's going to move to Carlton when he's 44. I just bet you that. I think this is good for the Bombers, and we'll see how Devon Smith can go. Hopefully he can make a good impact for the Bombers for his career. Next one, another one that includes Port Adelaide, and that is the Hawthorn Hawks as well. They received Jarman Impey and a fourth round selection, which is number 67 at the time of the trade, and Port Adelaide receive a round 2 draft selection, which is number 33, a round 4 draft selection, number 61, and a future 4th round draft selection. So obviously they get rid of a player, make some more room on the salary cap. I thought Jarman Impey was quite a good player for them, but obviously they thought that they could afford to let him go to obviously bring in some more players. They did bring in Rockcliffe after all, as well, and someone else who we'll be talking about later on in the video, and they're also looking to bring in Watts. So they received 2 round 4 selections, which I'm not sure what they'll do with them. They'll probably just pass them on the night, and they do receive a round 2 selection, so we'll see what happens there. And obviously Hawthorn get number 67 as well, so it's alright for both sides. Moving on to the next trade regarding the Dockers and the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs receive Hayden Crozier and a future 4th round selection, while the Dockers receive a 3rd round draft selection, which is number 40, and a 5th round draft selection, which is number 82. I think the Dogs win this trade to have Crozier come in off the back line. Obviously they have Boyd and Murphy, who won't be coming off of half back anymore. They do also get that future 4th round selection, not sure what they'll do with that. And obviously Freo just get 2 picks, which is perfectly fine for them, I guess. I think we'll see what happens. We'll see how Crozier plays for the Dogs. I'm optimistic. I'm not sure how he'll play, but I feel like he can make a good impact if he just keeps working hard. I think this could be a very good deal for the Dogs, but we'll see how Crozier plays this year. Moving on to the next one, the only one that happened today actually. Was it the only one that happened today? I'm not sure. But Stephen Motlop joined Port Adelaide officially as a restricted free agent after Geelong decided to not match the Powers offer. Geelong received an end of 1st round compensation pick, which is number 19. So far the Power have received both Rockcliffe and Motlop, and that's really good for them. They also offloaded Jackson Trengove. If they can bring in Watts as well, this team could be dangerous, very dangerous. They already finished 5th this year, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 5th, yeah. And they were pretenders this entire year, but I feel like with these moves, you never know what could happen this year for the Power. I'm really excited to see Motlop in the Port Adelaide colours. Obviously, Daniel Motlop played for Port Adelaide. I believe that's his older brother. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just repeated that twice. I don't know why. Anyway, let me know if you want me to make some rumour videos, some more videos about more trades when they get done. And yeah guys, hopefully you'll have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to smash button and subscribe for future content. Let me know what you think on the trades so far. Let me know some actual trades that you reckon will go down within the next few days. I've been Kate, until next time, peace.